So you want to get paid to read, but you don't know how to find the jobs. In this video, I'm giving you my top 5 websites that will pay you to read because I know that we should not be putting all of our eggs in one basket. And the best part is most of them work anywhere in the world. I did all the work for you, so you don't have to. So without further ado, do me a favor, hit that algorithm in the face. Let YouTube know that you like money making content. You do that by hitting the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe. If you're new here, drop a comment so I can say, hey. But now that we got that out of the way, let's get into these top 5 websites that will pay you to read. Let's go. Kicking off this list is one that many people have heard of because it is the #1 platform in the entire world to find narration jobs, and it's called ACX. So ACX stands for Audiobook Creation Exchange, and it is Amazon's own platform where authors and people like you connect and you can get paid to read from home. And if you do get hired to narrate a book on ACX, guess what? It ends up on Audible, which is the #1 marketplace in the world for audiobooks. Can you say money? The money on ACX is insane. I'm talking about a flat rate per hour that can sometimes be over $200 per hour of finished audio. Or you can get a royalty share contract, which means you get 20% of the sale of each book. For example, the first book that I narrated back in 2020, I still earn royalty checks from Audible for that book. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into ACX because I have talked a lot about this platform, and I even have an entire course called the Audiobook Blueprint where I teach my students how to land those narration jobs faster so they can make more money faster. Okay, we're talking that passive income. If you're interested in that course, I'm going to link it down below. But here's the thing. ACX works in 4 countries, okay? And that's the US, UK, Ireland, and Canada. If you're not in one of those countries, then your hands might be a little tied, okay? So that's why we have 4 other options on this list of websites that will pay you to read. So stick with me, all right? So the second option that I have for you is a global solution. This can work for anywhere in the world, okay? And this is called Fiverr. So if you get blocked by ACX, Fiverr is your secret weapon. On Fiverr, you are 100% in control. You don't apply for a job, you create a gig. And the most obvious gig on this topic is audiobook narration. You can offer to narrate short stories or even full-length books. And the best part is you get to name your rate. So you're not at the mercy of somebody else telling you how much they're going to pay you. No, you list your price. And you don't have to be a pro to start. You can start with those smaller jobs, and then as you get more and more gigs and 5-star reviews, you start building that reputation, then you start to raise your price. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
You can also offer proofreading services. A lot of these authors are writing books and they need people to look over and check for their mistakes. That's yet another gig that you can list on Fiverr. Think outside the box, y'all. And the best part about Fiverr is that anybody can do this. You can set your rates, you can define what your services are going to be, and you can build an entire business around your love of books or whatever other passions you have. Here's the thing. Fiverr is a little competitive, okay? Everybody and their mama is on Fiverr. So we have to have another alternative, right? So that's where we go to Fiverr's big brother, okay? They're more professional big brother, and that is Upwork. So Upwork is just like Fiverr. On Fiverr, clients come to you, but on Upwork, you can go seek out those jobs. And Upwork actually tells you how much that person has paid out previously. So you can see if that person is legit and they actually pay. And what I've noticed is a lot of times on Upwork, the jobs pay way more than what somebody's getting paid on Fiverr to do the same thing. So of course, on Upwork, there are going to be thousands of listings for audiobook narrators, but there are also jobs available on there for writing book reviews. Because think about this, when authors have a new book release, they need reviews. How do you think they're getting them? A lot of times they're paying people to write reviews. So tap in on that. Get yourself some money for doing that. I've even seen jobs where you can read complicated manuscripts and summarize it for the clients. Yes, people will actually pay you so they don't have to read, okay? And the earning potential on Upwork is huge. I've seen people charging between $15 and $80 for book reviews. And just like Fiverr, Upwork is global. So you can tap in no matter where you are in the world. So just create yourself an amazing profile to get some attention and look professional on there, okay? Because this is a job, we got to come professional. But go on Upwork and make money from your passions. That's what it's there for. Okay, we are flying through this list of top 5 websites that will pay you to read. Let me remind you, if you are getting value from this video, if you're already planning your next move, do me a favor and destroy that like button, okay? It's a tiny click for you, but it's a massive signal to the algorithm and to me that you like this type of content and that you want me to keep doing more of it. And let's move on to the 4th option. This right here is for the true critics out there, and it is called Booklist. So this is a super respected publication from the American Library Association, and it's what librarians use to decide what books to stock in their libraries. They pay freelance reviewers for their work. So this is all about reading a book and writing a short, powerful review of about 150 words, and every single review will get you paid about $15. Now, we know $15 isn't going to buy you that Lamborghini that you want, but you're getting paid to read free books and having your name published by the American Library Association is a huge resume builder. It's a massive stamp of credibility. Now, while the company is based in the US, they do have remote jobs, which opens it up internationally for those people that are strong English writers. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. This is a great way to get your foot in the door of the professional literary world and get paid for your sharp opinions. Now let's go on to option number 5. This site is called Bookbrowse, and it's all about finding new books, and they want more than just a summary. I'm going to tell you that right now, all right? They want a deep analysis and they will pay you for it. So typically Bookbrowse pays $50 per review. We're talking about like 600 words, all right? So let me just let you know, this isn't for people that just want to read a book. This is for people that want to analyze books. Reviewers here typically write about 1 article a month. So again, you're not going to get rich off of this one. So while most of their reviewers are in the US, they do have explicit openings for international readers as well. But I want to hear from you. Which of these options do you think is best for you? Did you even know about all of these options? Let's discuss it in the comments. And just as a quick reminder for those people that are interested in audiobook narration, specifically reading books, getting paid to record books from home, but you're new to the game, you don't know what you're doing, and you want help with getting to that money faster so that you can start earning those royalty checks, then check out my audiobook blueprint course down below. And it comes with coaching, so I will be able to help you out directly. Now, for those of you that want to dive deeper into getting paid to record books from home, I suggest you check out this video. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.
I might be broken down, but I'm smiling. I keep my head up high, though I fail. Sometimes I get a bit emotional, but then I turn around and let